Hey Jefferson, second and third graders. Good to see you. It's Miss Golden again. I really miss you, and I'm here today again to teach you a little bit about something you can do at home that will hopefully help you to feel better, okay? And maybe you don't need to feel better. You're thinking, I feel pretty good right now. But there will probably be a situation where you are thinking, I can't do this anymore. I'm not good at this math. I can't do this reading. How am I supposed to do this when my teacher's not here? My parents can't help me with this. Okay, so today we're going to talk about what to do to make sure that we're using plenty of positive self-talk. Who remembers what self-talk is? Yes, that's right. Self-talk is just a fancy way of saying talking to yourself, okay? So another thing we're going to learn today is a new word. It's called affirmation. An affirmation usually means something positive, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So positive affirmations. These are things that can really help us when we're kind of down on ourselves, or we're thinking about things that we're doing that's hard for us, or we're making mistakes. Who's made a mistake before? Everybody makes mistakes, and it's okay. In fact, there are some super duper cool smart scientists that have been studying brains and have learned and figured out that the more mistakes you make, the smarter your brain is. Yeah, that's right. So when you make a mistake, you learn something new, okay? And when you do something that is really hard for you, your brain has to work on overtime. And your brain is like a muscle. That's what they've learned. So if I were to lift weights every day in my arms, they'd get bigger and stronger, right? And so the more you do things that are hard for you, whether it's math or reading or writing, okay, or typing, right now you might be doing a lot of typing, the more you do those things, the stronger your brain gets, okay? So let's do a read aloud, and then we're gonna talk about a little activity that you can do at home to help yourself remember to get those positive thoughts going and going and going, okay? So this book is called I Think I Am. It's by Christina Tracy. I really like this book. I think you're gonna like it too. So here, remember I was talking about affirmation? This is the definition, and here's the word, affirmation, okay? An affirmation is words that you think or say and believe to be true, okay? So words that you think or say, so it's something that you actually say or write down and you think are true. And the more you say things, the more you believe them. Did you know that the things you think and say have the power to make a big difference in your life? When you say something over and over, you start to believe it is true. And what you believe creates what you do and what happens to you. This is true. It's really amazing. These kinds of thoughts and words are called affirmations. Learning to turn your unhappy, negative thoughts into positive affirmations is a great thing to practice. Here's how it works. Negative thought, right? Here's the negative thought. Nobody likes me. Change to positive affirmation. I love myself and other people love me too. Okay? That's true. Positive things happen when you say positive things. Hi, want to be friends? The more you can learn to do this, the happier you will be. Keep reading to see more examples of kids turning negative thoughts into positive affirmations. Let's keep reading. When waiting around is not what you planned, you may start to have negative thoughts. This line is so long, we will never get in that fair. Picture the fun you will have and say, I make today great. That's a positive affirmation. Have you ever wished you looked different or more like someone else? You might feel like saying, I don't like my hair. I wish it were like hers. Instead, look in the mirror every day and repeat, I love myself just the way I am. If your friends all want you to go their way, it's easy to think, if I don't do what they want, they will be mad at me. Do what is right for you and tell yourself, I stand up for what is important to me. When you don't want to pay attention, you may believe, this isn't about me, so I don't need to listen. Remember that life has a lot to teach you and think, I love to learn new things. When you are feeling all alone, unhappy thoughts might creep in. Why don't they want to talk to me? Help these feelings go away by telling yourself, I am surrounded by love. If it seems easier to sit back and watch than to help, you might think, I wish someone would help him get on that pony. Change your thoughts and say, I happily help wherever I can. Even though you have many great things in your life, sometimes you'll still wish, I sure would love to have one of those candy apples. Pay attention to what's good in your life and say every day, I am grateful for what I have. Have you ever done something you wish you hadn't? You might get mad at yourself and think, I can't believe I forgot my sweater. I always forget everything. Keep positive and say to yourself, I learn from my mistakes and move on. When it comes to taking care of the world we live in, you could think, who cares? One piece of trash doesn't make a difference. Instead, think, I care for my home. I care for the earth. If people around you have nothing good to say, it can bring you down. It's too crowded. I'm hot. Maybe they are right. I'm so dizzy. Don't let other people's moods change yours. Say, I choose to be positive. You might think you are not creative and that other kids have better ideas than you. I can't decorate my bike. This is going to look awful. Don't give up. Say to yourself, I am filled with creative ideas. When you see kids who look or act different from you, you might say to yourself, I hope I don't have to ride with them. Try to look past the differences you see on the outside. Think, I see the best in everyone. That's the end, friends. I love that book. Okay. So we are going to practice writing our own affirmations. Okay, this is an activity that I want you to do at home. You can do it on a piece of paper or in a journal, or if you have a chalkboard or a whiteboard, whatever you have. Markers, pencils, crayons, anything. Okay? First thing you're going to do is think of 3 things, maybe 2. 3 is great. Things that you can say every day to help you feel better and help you to create positive self-talk habits so that you start to think that way and act that way. Okay? Most positive affirmations start with I can, I am, I will, I do, okay? Just like in the book, right? Remember some examples of that? Here's one. I am surrounded by love, okay? So that's an I am, okay? That's a positive way to say something. I love to learn new things, okay? I love myself just the way I am. I make today great. So one common theme is it always starts with I, right? Because you're going to be talking about yourself. So let's see what Miss Golden did. So here's mine, okay? I drew a picture of myself looking happy. I wrote, I can try again, okay? So 2 things that I'm working on are not saying so much negative self-talk when I'm cooking or when I'm doing math. Those are the 2 things I'm still working on, okay? So when I'm doing anything with math or when I'm cooking, I'll say, I can try again. I will try my best. That's really good when I make any kind of mistake. Because sometimes when you make mistakes, you might get so upset that you want to hurt other people. Or you might rip up your work. You might go like this to your work, right? But what we really want to do is remind ourselves that our brain is getting stronger every time we make that mistake and that you can try your best. So the other one I want to say is I am good at, I put 3 little dots there because you can fill that in, okay? So for Miss Golden, what I would put in was I am good at listening, okay? I am also good at being a friend. I am also good at talking to other people and making them feel calm. Okay, think about the things that you're good at. I also want to recommend that after you make your positive affirmation sheet, that you hang it somewhere that you get to look at it every single day. Maybe it's in a bedroom or a kitchen or a bathroom. You can hang it on the mirror or in your closet, somewhere. Maybe in that little calm down peace corner that we talked about the other week where you go and take belly breaths. That would be a really good place for your positive affirmation list to help remind you about all the amazing things that make up who you are, okay? And I would love to see pictures of your lists. So if you make any, please, please, please have your parents send them to me over email, or you can send them to me over email. Great to see you, second and third graders. Miss you. See you next time.